cut it.
Right from the jump, notice how the judge sets the tone. Calm, conversational, almost like hosting a morning show. This is classic small court energy. Question for you all. Do you prefer judges who keep things light, or do you want stone-cold seriousness on the bench? Let me know in the comments.
Good morning and welcome back. Today feels like both a Monday and a Friday to me. I didn't work Monday or Tuesday, and I won't work Thursday or Friday. Thank you for Judge Pattison for covering me for my surprise couple days off. My surprise was I got to go see Paul McCartney at the United Center in Chicago, which was pretty awesome. And enjoyed it a lot. And thanks to my kids and my wife for making that happen. And I got to stay with my son and see my other grandkids. I met my new grandson, Joseph Jeffrey Middleton, on Wednesday. He's about 5 days old now. He's doing all right. So that's all good. We had a number of cases today that needed an interpreter, but nobody seemed to realize it. So they got hold of Vivian on short notice. So Miss Jackson's out in the hall talking to them. And as you know, our interpreter cases take a long time. Mr. George is here on behalf of the village, and our California visitors are here. They wanted to experience a Michigan snowstorm Thanksgiving, so good for them. It's not supposed to be very good. I got some nice notes. I got some balloons and stuff from my staff. My birthday isn't actually until Friday, but thank you to them. I got a nice note from Aaron from Roswell, Georgia. I got a nice email from Joe from California this morning. Thank you for that. I was at the concert and someone said, "Hey, Judge." And I turned around and I met a nice judge, Randy, from Lake County, I think Illinois. I'm not sure which. There's a Lake County, Indiana, and a Lake County, Illinois. Anyway, I met him. He recognized me from some videos. So he seemed like a good guy. The show was full of well-behaved old white people, except we had some really annoying girls behind us, but they were just having a good time. This crowd was maybe even older than Bruce Springsteen, but for 83 years old, Paul McCartney looks like $1 million. The show was not auto-tuned, it was all live. And he still sounds pretty good for 83. So he's a role model for me. I better lose some weight and recut my hair, but he looks good. Yes, I do. I got a nice note also from a viewer in Toronto who tunes in every morning, and he's recovering and has been. So good morning to Toronto. As I mentioned last week, we had some visitors from Ontario. I've been getting in touch with my Canadian roots. And that was good. We have arraignments, and then I got double booked for this afternoon. I actually have a PPO and a complicated, unpleasant landlord-tenant matter at the time I would normally be doing with staffing. So we're going to be a little squished this afternoon, but we'll do sobriety court at 2:30 with our current 12 sobriety court members. So everybody have a good Thanksgiving and be safe, particularly if you have to travel. My kids decided they weren't going to travel, and they do a Thanksgiving in Canada. And some people do a Thanksgiving in Perth if they're from America, but it's a foreign concept to many of you. It's a day where you sit around and eat too much, watch the Lions maybe or maybe not win a football game. And this Thursday, we also get to watch Michigan State at 4:30 against North Carolina. So should be a good day. We're going to be a little smaller this year. I think baby Joseph is going to stay home, and we may have just a few people, which is fine with me. All right. Good morning, everybody. It is 8:15. First line today, this might be a little obvious, but when you were young and your heart was an open book, you don't know yet. You used to say, live and let live. But in this ever-changing world in which we live in, makes you give in and cry. Some people say this song is about the current state of American healthcare, but I don't think that was it. Anyway, that was a highlight of my show on Monday night. Where you were young and your heart was an open book. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, well, let's get to business. Thank you all for saying good morning and happy birthday and everything that goes with it. As I've mentioned repeatedly, in Michigan, you can't be elected after your 70th birthday. So I'm about to start my last year, and that's the way I probably should be. I think we should have 70 and out for federal officials, maybe 45 and out, 50 and out. Get them all out. Start over again. Good morning. Well, we have two customers. Do both need interpreters?
No.
Just one?
Yes.
I also may have some in custody.
This is where things start getting legally important. Interpreter cases can dramatically slow down proceedings, not because of inefficiency, but because every single word must be accurate on the record. Misinterpret something in court, and the entire hearing can unravel. Watch how the judge handles this with almost comical patience.
Oops. I bring my phone in here. It looks like that didn't go through again. Did you get it? I'll work on a different address. Good morning, Vivian.
Good morning.
We have three people with Hispanic surnames. And Jeanette is talking with them now. I think only one needs an interpreter. We do have another case at 11, and I think you're booked for Luis Reyes Rios. Good morning, sir. Thank you.
I didn't know about that one today, but I can do it at 11.
I don't know if they've got somebody lined up. I'll take a look. That I know that they do need an interpreter. We've also got several pre-trials this morning. Jacob Quizada. Do you know whether he needs an interpreter?
I know I have Mr. Reyes Rios at 11. I know he needs an interpreter.
Yes.
I'm not sure underneath the trials. The one I have is Mr. Reyes.
I have Lucas Hernandez Diaz, Esteban Venegas Soto, and then Luis Reyes Rios. And Ms. Jackson is here with us. All right.
I have a sheet for you. He'll be right in.
All right. So who is this?
Lucas.
Lucas. My name is Lucas. I live on the second floor. All right, we've got everything going, got our ceiling fan going, and it's time to start our arraignments. We're going to do a process called an arraignment. Go ahead, Vivian.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you want me to interpret that or not.
Yes,
Vamos
go
a
ahead.
pasar por el proceso que se llama la formulación de la acusación.
That is the process where the judge tells you what you're charged with and asks you how you wish to plead to the charge.
Eso es el proceso en donde el juez le explica cuáles son los cargos en su contra y luego le pregunta cómo contesta usted, culpable o no culpable.
The lady on the screen is a certified court interpreter.
La señora en pantalla es una intérprete certificada.
And I'm going to take a moment and swear her in.
Voy a tomar un momento a pedir que ella preste juramento.
Do you swear or affirm to the best of your ability you will interpret these matters from Spanish into English and English into Spanish?
I do.
Would you state your name for the record, please?
Montero, Court Interpreter 18369.
First matter we are going to call is People versus Lucas Hernandez Diaz.
El primer caso que vamos a convocar es Lucas Hernández Díaz.
Would you come forward, please?
Pasar al podio, por favor.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Es usted Lucas
Sí,
Hernandez Diaz?
sí,
You got a ticket in Sturgis on November 14th.
Usted recibió una multa en Sturgis el 14 de noviembre
For driving
Sí.
a valid operator's license.
por conducir sin tener una licencia vigente.
We get many of
Sí.
those.
Recibimos muchos de estos.
ujú,
In Michigan, that is a misdemeanor.
En Michigan es delito menor.
It
ya,
is punishable by up to 90 days in jail
Conlleva una máxima penalidad posible hasta 90 días de cárcel
and a fine of up to $500.
y una multa hasta $500.
ujú,
Apparently, none of today's cases are in my queue.
Dice que aparentemente ninguno de los casos del día de hoy está en la lista.
They have the 21st, the 24th, and December 1st, but they don't have today.
Tienen todos los casos del futuro, pero no tienen el del día de hoy.
I didn't realize that.
No me daba cuenta yo.
ah,
Just a minute, I'm gonna, here it is.
Un momentico, por favor.
ok,
All right.
I had to restart it. You got a ticket at 7 o'clock in the morning on November 10th at Centerville and Fawn River Road. They say you were driving at that time without having a valid operator's license. How do you plead to that charge?
a las 7 de la mañana, el 10 de noviembre, cerca entre la Fawn River Road y la, what was the other street, Your Honor?
Centerville Road.
Sí,
Y la Centerville Road, sin licencia. ¿Cómo contesta usted a ese cargo, culpable o no culpable?
fue culpable.
Guilty.
Did anyone threaten you to get you to plead to this?
¿Alguien le amenazó para que contestara culpable?
¿Ah?
¿Alguien le amenazó para que contestara culpable?
No,
No.
Or threaten you?
¿O le amenazó?
no.
No.
Where were you going?
¿A dónde iba?
A trabajo.
To work.
When I see the ones like that early in the morning, I assume they are going to work.
Cuando veo estas multas tan temprano en la mañana, asumo que uno va en camino al trabajo.
Where were you
Sí.
going? Where do you work?
¿A dónde trabaja? ¿A dónde iba?
En construcción de pasando el
construction.
semáforo.
Construction through a red light.
Right. The fine is $100
Multa 100.
and $125 of costs that go to the state.
$125 de costos que va al Estado.
So the total
Okay.
is $225.
Un total de $225.
Can you pay that now or do you need time to pay it?
¿Puede pagar ese monto hoy o necesita tiempo para pagarlo?
¿Cuánto es por todo?
What is the total amount?
$225.
$225.
225.
Correcto.
Sí,
225.
lo voy a pagar hoy.
I will pay it today.
Very good. How did
Muy
you
bien.
get here?
¿Cómo llegó usted aquí hoy?
Pues por el ticket que me dieron. Él nos trajo un amigo.
A friend of mine brought me because of the ticket.
All right. You can't drive anymore because you don't have a license.
Usted ya no puede conducir porque no tiene licencia.
Sí, sí, lo sé, por eso buscó a alguien que nos trae.
Yes, that's why I got a hold of somebody to bring us.
Very good. You did sign your advice of rights, and I'll attach that to the file.
Muy bien, usted firmó la notificación de derechos en español. Lo voy a adjuntar al expediente.
Okay.
The court officer will take you out to the counter. You can pay the fine, and you're free to go.
El oficial le va a llevar a la ventanilla, puede pagar la multa y luego se puede retirar.
Okay.
Vivian, before I let you go, let me look at the, you can go ahead with him. That sentence in 11, make sure.
Because I do have the time available. I just need to know one way or the other.
Interpreter correspondence. Pablo. 19. I think they've got Pablo lined up.
Okay.
It looks like. Yes, 11:19, 11:26. All right, thank you, Vivian.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Before you go, I just want to make sure, Esteban Venegas Soto, you don't need an interpreter?
No, okay.
All right, thank you, Vivian.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Now, I've got more people in here than I have cases. Which case are you guys in the back row here on? What's your name, sir? Arthur Bell. You might be a pretrial. Harley Bell?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're a pretrial with the county prosecutor. Do you have proof of insurance with you now?
No, sir.
Gabriela Flores is not here. I didn't ask to think whether she needed an interpreter. Jacob Quizada. Would you take Mr. Bell out in the hall? The prosecutor needs to meet with him. They usually don't get here till 8:30, but and let the staff know that he's here. All right, Esteban Venegas Soto. Good morning.
Good morning.
You got a ticket on November 7th at about 7 o'clock at night. Same intersection as the last guy, Centerville and Fawn River Road. Failed to stop in an assured clear distance and no insurance. Were you in an accident?
Yes.
Well, you're gonna get an unpleasant surprise because you're gonna get sued by the other guy's insurance company. Do you have insurance now?
No, I do not.
Do you plan to get it?
I do not have a vehicle anymore.
And here it is, the moment where the judge drops the reality hammer. Driving without insurance isn't just illegal. It opens the door to lawsuits that can follow someone for years. This is one of those your stomach sinks before the judge even finishes the sentence moments. Click poll. Have you ever been in an accident where insurance became a nightmare? Share your horror stories.
They towed it or what happened to it?
Yeah, they towed it. I pulled into the Omni Bank, and from there, Chuck took it to his tow yard.
What was it?
It was a 2009 Mercedes Benz.
You just let it go back because you have to get it out or they forfeit it. So you just let it get forfeited?
No, I got it back out.
Okay.
And then someone from Facebook came and picked it up.
All right, so you got it out of impound and then either sold it or gave it away?
Your Honor,
Yes.
he needs, pardon me, he needs to tidy up the paperwork for the transfer of that vehicle and explain to the prosecutor what his position is there. Because I don't believe the paperwork is quite in order to prove that the vehicle has been transferred to another party.
All right, so you're suggesting we set this out for another pretrial?
Correct.
All right. Fair enough. What do you do, sir? What's your occupation?
Right now I'm working in the RVs with my cousin in White Pigeon. It's called Viking.
Okay. We had a Viking here in Centerville. They closed it.
I heard about that one. Yep.
All right. Well, are you missing work right now?
No, actually today is inventory, so more people didn't have to go. So I was excused for this day, and then the rest of the week they don't work.
You work every day of the week?
Yeah, except Fridays. Right now they're not working Fridays that much.
Well, we don't have any pre-trials on Friday, but I'm going to set this for a pre-trial for December 18th. Bring proof of sale of vehicle. We have lots of people driving around with no insurance. When you're in an accident like this, you're not covered by the no fault statute. So the person that was in the other car, it's likely that their insurance company is going to sue you. You won't like it much. He's going to need to get printed. We have thousands of people that are driving around with no insurance. You all set, Tim?
Yes, sir. My pre-trial is just gonna be reset.
All right, I'll see you at 11. I'll set this for a Thursday. December 19th. At 8:30. Now, maybe they won't. I don't know how bad this accident was. All right, let's try that. I'm glad you didn't have to miss work, but we're gonna have to miss it a little bit on Thursday morning, December 18th. All right, you're good to go. We've got a couple pre-trials in the works. Let me check. Christy, do I have anybody to see this morning? If I do, I could perhaps see him while I have Miss Jackson. Now, I had several pre-trials. Mr. Georgia City's pretrial is gone. I know Harley Bell is out there. I don't know about Jacob Quizada. Sobriety court.
Stainer is the one you need to see, if you're gonna walk around for a bond violation. And the other, defendant. So just one.
Well, we'll see, Mr. I won't make Jeanette stay for
I'm excused.
that. You're extinct.
I'm excused.
You're extinct.
That's true too. Okay. Well, have a happy Thanksgiving.
All right, you too. Thank you. All right, we may have a few things lurking in the background. Apparently I have a guy I need to see about a horse, a bond violation. I don't know anything about it yet. So we'll stop this very brief record and I'll go blow my nose a few times and hope for the best. We'll be back